Hello and welcome. I'm Jesse Berger, founder and artistic director of Red Bull Theater, zooming in from our office in New York City. Tonight's reading of Volpone is being performed live. Nothing is pre-recorded. We are all together, each from our own location, having a communal experience. And just like with live theater, anything can happen, and that's part of the fun. Thank you to the wonderful actors and creative team assembled to make this experience possible. This and all of our programs this season are offered for free, but this is only possible thanks to the support of people like you. Please consider making a tax-deductible contribution today at redbulltheater.com in support of this performance and Red Bull Theater's commitment to the vitality of classical theater. We hope you enjoy our reading of Ben Jonson's Volpone. It's time to begin. Let's meet this fabulous company.
Good evening. This is André DeShields zooming in from St. Louis, Missouri, and I'll be playing Volpone, a Magnifico.
Hello, I'm Hamish Linklater. I am zooming in from Los Angeles, California, and I'm going to be playing Mosca, his parasite.
Hi, everyone. I am Sofiya Cheyenne, zooming in from Billy Joel's hometown, Hicksville, New York, and I'll be playing Nano, one of Volpone's gamesters.
Hello, I'm Shannon Wicks. I'm zooming in from Maryland. I'll be playing Castrone, one of Volpone's gamesters.
I'm Amy Jo Jackson. I'm zooming in from New York City, and I'll be playing Androgeno, one of Volpone's gamesters.
I'm Peter Francis James. I'm zooming in from New York City. I'll be playing Voltore, a lawyer.
Hello, I'm Roberta Maxwell, zooming in from New York City on the Upper West Side, and I'll be playing Corvino, a merchant.
Hello, my name is Kristine Nielsen. I'm zooming in from the Upper West Side as well in Manhattan, and I'm actually playing Corvino, a merchant.
Oh,
I think Roberta's Corbaccio.
I'm playing Corbaccio.
An older gentleman.
Hi, I'm Jordan Boatman, zooming in from Harlem, New York, and I'll be playing Celia, wife to Corvino.
Good evening, friends. My name is Clifton Duncan. I'm zooming in from the beautiful chocolate city of Atlanta, Georgia. I'll be playing Bonario, a young gentleman and Corbaccio's son.
Hello, I'm Mary Testa. I'm zooming in from the lovely West Village in New York City, and I play Fine Madam Woodby, an English lady.
I'm Sam Morales, zooming in from Queens, New York. I'll be reading stage directions as well as playing various officers in attendance.
And I'm Franchelle Stewart Dorn, zooming in from the best part of Texas, Austin. And I'll be playing Avocatore, the judge. The place is Venice, and zoom. The time is 1607, and today. And now, please enjoy our presentation of Volpone by Ben Jonson.
Good morning to the day, and next, my gold. Open the shrine, that I may see my saint. Hail the world's soul and mine. More glad than is the teeming earth to see the longed-for sun, am I to view thy splendor darkening his, O thou son of Saul. Well did wise poets by thy glorious name title that age which they would have the best, thou being the best of things and far transcending all style of joy in children, parents, friends, or any other waking dream on earth. Such are thy beauties and our loves. Thou art virtue, fame, honor, and all things else. Who can get thee? He shall be noble, valiant, honest, wise.
And what he will, sir. Riches are in fortune, a greater good than wisdom is in nature.
True, my beloved Mosca, yet I glory more in the cunning purchase of my wealth than in the glad possession, since I gain no common way, I use no trade, no venture. I wound no earth with plowshares, have no mills, I turn no monies in the public bank, nor use your private.
No, sir, nor devour soft prodigals. Some will tear forth the fathers of poor families out of their beds and coffin them alive in some kind clasping prison where their bones may be forthcoming when the flesh is rotten. But your sweet nature doth abhor these courses. You loathe the widows and the orphans' tears that wash your pavements as their piteous cries ring in your roofs and beat the air for vengeance.
Right, Mosca, I do loathe that.
Oh!
Now, bring forth my fool, my eunuch, and my little one, and let 'em make me sport. What should I do but conquer up my genius and live free to all delights my fortune calls me to? I have no wife, no parent, child, ally to give my substance to, but whom I make must be my heir, and this makes men observe me. This draws new clients daily to my house. That brings me presents, send me plate, coin, jewels, with hope that when I die, which they expect each greedy minute, it shall then return tenfold upon them, while some, covetous above the rest, seek to engross me whole, contend in gifts as they would seem in love, all which I suffer, playing with their hopes, and then content to coin them into profit. How now?
Now, room for fresh gamesters.
A creature of delight.
And who is more than a fool, a hermaphrodite.
Now, prithee, master, if thou wouldst be sated, which of us think ye most highly rated?
Gaze upon my visage haughty, proud I am, but also naughty. Drew and sing pieces of my body, my loss gain you castrati.
Very pretty, Castrone. Now, sing Androgeno.
If ye seek a double lover, ask my father and my mother. Begot them one, they got the other. I'm my sister and my brother.
Doubly well done. Nano, you must reach high to beat your better.
Fie, I will not waste my spittle. This one's dry, the other brittle. If the bang be big, then it'll be the person who is little.
I am thrice delighted. Mosca, was thy invention?
Didst please, my patron?
Aye.
Yeah, then 'twas.
Away, thee fools! Mosca, look who it is.
Oh, 'tis Signor Voltore, the advocate. I know him by his knock.
Fetch me my gown.
Oh, jeez.
My furs.
Oh, jeez.
And my nightcap.
Jeez.
And now, my pillow. Now my feigned cough, my asthma, and my gout. Ow! my apoplexy, palsy, and catarrh. Ha! Help with your forced functions, this my posture, where in this 3 year I have milked their hopes. Now my clients begin their visitation, vulture, parrot, raven, and crow, and all my birds of prey that think me turning carcass.
Is your master awake, Mosca?
Here comes the first.
Oh, you still are what you were, sir. Only you, of all the rest, are he commands his love, and you do wisely to preserve it thus, with early visitations and kind gifts of your good meaning to him. Patron, sir, here is Signor Voltori come.
What say you?
Sir, Signor Voltori is come this morning to visit you.
Oh, I thank him.
Yes, and hath brought you a piece of antique plate brought from Saint Mark, with which he here presents you.
Oh, he is welcome. Pray him to come more often.
Yes.
What says he?
He thanks you and desires you see him often.
Mosca?
My patron?
Bring him near. Where is he? I long to feel his hand.
Oh, the plate is here, sir.
How fare you, sir?
Oh, I thank you, Signor Voltare. Where is the plate? Mine eyes are bad.
I am very sorry to see you still thus weak. Would to heaven I could as well give health to you as this plate.
Oh, you give, sir, what you can. I thank you. Oh, your love hath taste in this, and shall not go unanswered. I pray you, see me often.
Yes, I shall, sir.
Be not far from me. I cannot now last long.
Do you hear that, Signor Voltori? And you are his heir.
Am I?
I feel me going. I am sailing to port. And I am glad I am so near my Hayden.
Prithee, Mosca, am I inscribed his heir for certain?
Oh, aye, sir. You are my master's heir, as I am yours. Recall, you promised to me to put me in your will. All my hopes depend upon your worship. I'm lost, except your rising sun do shine on me.
It shall both shine and warm thee, Mosca.
Oh, sir.
But am I sole heir?
Without a partner, sir, confirmed this morning. The wax is warm, and the ink scarce dry upon the parchment.
Happy me.
Yeah, I oft have heard him say how he admired men of legal profession that could speak to every cause and things mere contraries till they were hoarse again.
Who comes?
Go, sir! I shall pretend you came and went in haste. And gentle sir, when you do come to swim in golden lard, up to your arms in honey, think on poor Mosca and remember me.
Mosca, I will.
Arnone! Away, begone!
Excellent Mosca, come hither, let me kiss thee.
Okay, keep you still, sir. Next come in is Corbaccio.
Set the plate away. The vulture's gone and the old ravens come.
But take you to your silence and your sleep. Stand there and multiply. Signor Corbaccio, you're very welcome, sir.
How does your patron?
Oh, troth as he did, sir. No amends.
What? Mends he?
No, sir. He is rather worse.
Oh, that's well. Where is he?
Upon his bed, sir, newly fallen asleep.
Does he sleep well?
No, sir, not all this night, nor yesterday, but slumbers
Good. He should take some counsel of physicians. I have brought him an opiate here from my own doctor.
He will not hear of drugs.
Why? I myself stood by whilst 'twas made, saw all the ingredients, and know it cannot but most gently work. My life for his, but 'tis but to make him sleep.
Aye, my last sleep if I would take it.
Sir, he hath no faith in physic.
I'll say you.
He has no faith in physic. I often have heard him protest that your physician should never be his heir.
Not I, his heir.
No, not your physician, sir.
Oh, no. I do not mean it. How does his apolex? Is that strong on him?
Oh, it's most violent. His speech is broken. His eyes are set. His face drawn longer than 'twas wont.
Oh, stronger than was wont?
No, sir. His face, it's drawn longer than 'twas wont.
Oh, good.
Yeah, his mouth, it's ever gaping. His eyelids, they hang.
Oh, good.
Yeah, a freezing numbness stiffens all his joints and makes the color of his flesh like lead.
'Tis good.
His pulse beats dull and slow.
Excellent. Sure I shall outlast him. This makes me young again. A score of years. Has he made his will?
He has not made his will, sir. No.
But why was Voltore, the lawyer, here?
The lawyer smelled a carcass when he heard my master was about his testament and presented him this piece of plate.
Oh, that vulture is to be his heir? Well, I shall prevent him yet. See, Mosca, look, I have brought a bag of gold chequins. Will quite weigh down his plate.
Oh, yay, Mary, sir. This is true physic. This your sacred medicine. No talk of opiates to this great elixir. No, 'tis this most blessed cordial that will recover him.
Recover? Nay, if that be so, give me my gold again.
Now, sir, you leave it. You lest do yourself wrong. Let me advise you, and you shall have all my master's wealth without a rival decreed by destiny.
How? How, good Mosca?
From this fit he shall recover, but on first advantage of his gained sense will I re-importune him unto the making of his testament and show him this.
Oh, good.
Now would I counsel you, make home with speed, there frame a will, whereto you shall inscribe my master your sole heir.
What? Disinherit my son?
Then Volpone will reciprocate and make you his heir.
Truth?
Why, sir, he'll adopt you.
But surely I'm older than your master.
Oh, it's no question, sir. You're older. You're much older. You're very, 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 very much older.
Yes, but for me to become Volpone's heir, I must first make Volpone my heir?
And Benario, you must disinherit. But when Volpone dies and you inherit from him, you can make your son your heir again.
Oh, it shall be multiplied on him. All is well so long as Volpone dies before me. As you point out, I am very, very, very much...
Trust me. No, he's going to die first.
I'll straight about it.
Rook go with you, Raven.
I'll bring the will forthwith. I know thee honest.
Your knowledge is no better than your ears, sir.
I do not doubt to be a father to thee.
Your worship is a precious ass.
Eh? What sayest thou?
I do desire your worship to move quite fast.
Oh, 'tis done, 'tis done. I go.
Oh! I shall burst. Let out my sides. Let out my sides.
Okay, contain your flux of laughter, sir. You know this hope is such a bait. It covers any hook.
Oh, but thy working, thy placing it, I cannot hold. Good rascal, let me kiss thee. I never knew thee in so rare a humor.
Well, alas, sir, I but do as I am taught. Follow your grave instructions. Give them words. Pour oil into their ears and send them hence.
'Tis true, 'tis true. What a rare punishment is avarice to itself.
Aye, with our help, sir.
Oh, who's that there now? A third?
Close to your bed again.
Mosca!
I hear his voice. It is Corvino, our dapper merchant. Lie down, sir. Signor Corvino, come, most wished for. Oh, how happy were you if you knew it now.
Happy? What? Wherein?
The tardy hour has come, sir.
He's dead?
It's not dead, sir, but as good. He knows no man.
Oh, but I've brought him a pearl.
Oh, a pearl? Well, perhaps he has enough remembrance left as to know you, sir. All morning he calls for you. I say, nothing but your name is in his mouth. Is your pearl Orient?
Well, it's Oriental.
Signor Corvino.
Hark!
Signor Corvino.
He calls you forth. Step forth. He's here, sir, and he's brought you a rich pearl.
How do you, sir? Tell him it doubles the 12th carat.
Oh, sir, he cannot understand you. His hearing's gone, and yet it comforts him to see you.
Say I have a diamond for him, too.
You best show it, sir. Put it into his hand. 'Tis only there he apprehends. He has his feeling yet. Oh, see how he grasps at it.
Oh, lass, good gentleman, how pitiful the sight is.
Tut, forget, sir, the weeping of an heir should still be laughter under a visor.
Why, am I his heir?
Sir, I am sworn I may not show the will till he be dead. But here today already has been Corbaccio, has been Volturi, here were others too. I cannot number them. There were so many. They're all gaping here for legacies. But I, taking advantage of his naming you, Signor Corvino, I took paper and pen and ink, and then I asked him, Master, whom will you have as your heir? Corvino. And who your executor? Corvino. And to any question he was silent to, still I did interpret the nods and gasps he made to mean you, and none other. The rest he sent away, and nothing bequeathed them but to cry and curse.
Oh, my dear Mosca.
Does he not perceive us?
No more than a blind buffoon. He knows no man, no face of friend, nor name of any servant whose once that fed him last or gave him drink. Not those he hath begotten or brought up can he remember.
Is he children?
Bastards. But he's given them nothing.
Oh, that's well. That's well. Are you sure he doesn't hear us?
Sure, sir. Oh, what? Credit your own sense, whilst I do shout into his ear. Here. The pox approach and add to your diseases, truly and thoroughly, and the plague to boot. Here, come on, you may come near, sir. Would once close those filthy eyes of yours that flow with slime like two frog pits, and still those flaccid cheeks that dangle like rendered hides instead of skin? Now, come on, help, sir.
What, me?
Aye, join in, say more.
About his cheeks?
But sure.
Yes. Well, still, those cheeks indeed, which are, in addition to what has already been said about them, the like flapping scales of rotting fish, accompanied by a rank wind, trailed by a foul breeze.
Oh, you're good at this, sir.
Really? It's my first try.
No, oh, verily. What? Speak more.
It's all right. Oh. And pray stop up your nose, too, that is running thick with muck-like mucus. 'Tis like a shore ditch sewer or a pest house filled with dysentery.
That's most pungent. What is his mouth?
Well, his mouth.
Oh, no, to him, sir.
Oh, sorry. Their mouth is like a chamber pot filled to the brim and unemptied since pork pie night. Should I do more? Because, I can't do more.
Oh, no, I'm nauseous now. Here. Stop it up.
Oh, what, his mouth? Oh, no. No! By no means.
What? Allow me then, huh? I'll stifle him with the pillow.
Well, do as you will, but not while I'm here.
Okay, begone then. It is your presence that makes him last so long.
I pray you use no violence.
What, no, sir? Why so suddenly scrupulous?
Nay, at your discretion.
Well, good sir, begone.
Should I not retrieve my pearl?
Actually, leave it, and your diamond. Yeah, is not all here yours? Am not I here, whom you have made your creature, that owe my being to you?
Grateful, Mosca. Thou art my friend, my partner, and shalt share in all my fortunes.
What? Excepting one.
What is that?
Your gallant wife, sir. Now is he gone? We had no other means to shoo him hence but this.
My divine Mosca, thou hast today outdone thyself. Who's there? I will be troubled with no more. Let me see. A pearl? A diamond? A plate? Gold coins? Good morning's purchase. Why, this is better than rob a church's. Who is it?
The heaving and beauteous Lady Woodby, sir. Wife to the English knight Sir Politic Woodby, hath sent to know how you have slept tonight, and if you would be visited.
What, now? The Lady Woodby will be the death of me. Tell her come 3 hours hence, when I am high with mirth and wine. Then.
I will tell her.
For heaven, I wonder at the desperate valor of these English knights that let loose their wives to all encounters.
So this knight has not his name for nothing. He is politic, and knows, howe'er his wife affects strange airs, she hath not yet the face to be dishonest. But had she, Signor Corvino's wife's face?
Has she so rare a face?
Oh, sir, the wonder, the blazing star of Italy is a wench of the first year, a beauty ripe as harvest, whose skin is softer than a swan all over, than feathers, snow, or lilies. His sweet lip would tempt you to eternity of kissing.
Oh, why had not I known this before?
Alas, sir, myself but yesterday discovered it.
How might I see her?
It's not possible. She's kept as warily as is your gold, never takes air. All her looks are sweet as the first grapes or cherries, and are watched as near as they are.
I must see her.
Sir, there's a guard of 10 spies thick upon her.
I will go see her, though, but at her window.
In some disguise, then?
That is true. We'll think.
Oh, to be holy, true and chaste, every maiden seeks thy grace. A broken heart that I may prove is my best part. There is my love.
Enter Castrone, Androgeno, and Nano, disguised as mountebank's assistants and carrying the makings of a scaffold stage.
Every maiden doth call for grace. Oh, to be holy, true and chaste.
Under that window there. There it must be.
The same.
Fellows, to mountebank.
Enter Volpone, disguised as a mountebank. Mosca as his assistant. Volpone climbs onto the platform. A crowd gathers.
Mount, Zanies!
Gather! Gather you all!
Scotto to mountebank.
He lives by selling oils, drugs, and mysterious plant life.
Most noble gentlemen and my worthy patrons, it may seem strange that I, Scotto Mantuano, who is ever wont to show my face near the shelter of the portico, should now, after 8 absence from this illustrious city of Venice, humbly find myself in this obscure nook of the piazza.
Tis strange.
Yeah.
I thought so too, but I didn't want to comment.
Let me tell you, I am not content to part with my commodities at a cheaper rate than I am accustomed to, but I cannot endure to see this rubble of turdy, facey, nasty, pasty, lousy, farcical rogues with their halfpenny worth of purgatories that do purge their patients into another world.
That happened to my cousin.
But once it gets started, it never stops.
Quiet and listen, for talk's he good.
Ah, health! Who can buy thee at too dear a rate, since there's no enjoying this world without thee? Be not then so sparing of your purses. Take you a ducat and apply it to the place afflicted. See what good effect it was, this rare extraction that hath power to disperse all malignant humor, to fortify the most indigest and crude stomach for cramps, convulsions, paralysis, epilepsies, tired nerves, ill vapors of the spleen and liver, easeth the torsion of the small guts, and cures melancholia hypochondriaca, so long as it is taken and applied according to my printed directions. For this medicine, the cost is 8 crowns.
8 crowns!
That's so reasonable.
Yeah, the medicine is cheap. It's the directions that cost money.
Mosca, where is the lady?
She cannot hear you. See there, her window's closed.
Sing out our jingle and make it voluminous.
Oh, we got oils to make the wrinkles smooth. Oh, we got oils to get the bowels to move. Oils for complexions, oils for erections. Oh, we got tinctures to open up your sphincters. Oh, we got herb, 'twill knock you to the curb. We got this stuff. So, please, man, don't give us any guff. Oh, we got oils. Oh, we got oils.
Oils.
That open her window?
Think it broke her window. But back to our spiel. Aye, friends, though I have never before offered this vial at less than 8 crowns, I am content for this one day only to be deprived of it for 6.
6 crowns?
Do I hear right?
You heard me right. I ask of you 6 crowns. 6 crowns would you pay me, but I despise money, and am in such a humor that you shall not give me 6 crowns, nor 5, nor 4, nor 3, nor 2, nor 1, nor half a quarter of a third. No! I will have only a pledge of your loves, to carry something from you, to show I am not condemned. Therefore, now toss your handkerchiefs cheerfully, and be advertised that the first heroic spirit that deigns to grace me with a handkerchief, I will give it a little remembrance.
Makes you wish you owned a handkerchief, doesn't it?
Oh, lady, I kiss your bounty.
Oh, shame from the devil! Away from that window, Celia! What? Is my wife your Julietta? No house but mine to make your scene, sir. Scotto, mountebank, away!
Oh, Corvino beats and chases away Volpone, Mosca, and the Zanies.
Oh, I am wounded.
Where, sir?
Not without. Those blows were nothing. I could bear them ever, but angry Cupid, bolting from her eyes, hath shot himself into me like a flame. Where now he flings about his burning heat, I cannot live except thou help me, Mosca.
I doubt not to bring success to your desires.
Good, but were they gulled with the belief that I was Scotto?
Oh, sir! Everyone I spoke to believed it, and one of them was Scotto. No, but I have not time to flatter you. We'll part, and as I prosper, so applaud my art.
Oh. Death of mine honor! My wife at a window, whilst below lectures stood leering up like satyrs, and you smile most graciously to give your hot spectators satisfaction.
Alas, sir, be appeased. I could not think my being at the window should more now move your impatience than at other times.
No, you were an actor with your handkerchief, which he most sweetly kissed in the receipt, and might no doubt return it with a letter and point the place where you might meet.
Why, dear sir, when do I ever stir abroad but to the church? And that so seldom.
Oh, it shall be less. First, I will have that bawdy window dammed up, and here, put this round thee.
Is it a belt?
Aye, and with a lock, which I will hang upon it. Oh, but now I think on it, I will keep thee backwards. Thy lodging shall be backwards, thy walks backwards, thy prospect all be backwards, and no pleasure that thou shalt know, but backwards. One knocks. Away, be not seen. Who is there?
Your servant Mosca, sir.
Oh, his master must be dead. Oh, there's some good to help the bad. Come in at once. Oh, my Mosca, welcome. I guess your news
I fear you cannot, sir.
is not his death,
Rather the contrary.
not his recovery.
Yes, sir.
I am cursed. Oh, but how?
Why, sir, with Scotto's oil.
That damn mountebank.
Corbaccio and Voltori purchased it whilst I was busy in an inner room and recovered him.
Death.
Life! And this after there had been an extreme fees at College of Physicians consulting how they might restore him, where one would have made a marinade of spices, another would clap a flayed ape to his breast, a third would have it be a dog, a fourth a cat affixed with a bell filled with wild mouse extract. All these the doctors would prescribe to keep him living, when all he begs for is a woman.
A woman? What?
A woman, lady, beautiful virgin or female of virgin-like appearance.
Well, that couldn't possibly be good for him.
Well, no, sir. But the very presence of a woman, that would raise his blood, would raise his heart. To be in close proximity to a young lady of bounteous affections, why, 'twill kill him.
'Twill, won't it?
If we were true villains, we'd seek out such a wench and sick her on my master to see him to his rewards most swiftly. But which lady could we find to do it?
Master, I have a woman.
Do you, sir? Is she virgin?
Oh, I.
Who?
My wife.
Your own wife, sir. Such generosity.
Go home, tell your master with what zeal and willingness I do provide her to him.
Aye, sir. Oh, but come not until I send for thee.
Oh, wife, sweet Celia, where are you? Celia. Oh, blubbering. Oh, come, dry those tears. Didst thou think me in earnest? Come, I'm not jealous.
No?
No, why, I am confident in thee, overly so. And I'll give thee cause to believe it too. To prove it, we're invited to a solemn feast at old Volpone's, where you shall see how free I am of jealousy.
I fear I shall begin to grow in love with my dear self. And my most prosperous parts, they do so spring and burgeon. I can feel a whimsy in my blood. I don't know how success hath made me wanton. I could skip out of my skin now like a subtle snake. I'm so limber. Oh, you're a parasite. It's a most precious thing, dropped from above, not bred amongst clods and clodpoles here on earth. I muse the mystery was not made a science. It's so liberally professed. Almost all the wise world is little else in nature but parasites and sub-parasites. But your fine, elegant rascal that can rise and stoop almost together, like an arrow, shoot through the air as nimbly as a star, turn short as doth a swallow, and be here and there and here and yonder all at once, present to any humor, all occasion, and change a visor, swifter than a thought. This is the creature, had the art born with him, toils not to learn it, but doth practice it out of most excellent nature, and such sparks are the true parasites. Others, but they're zanies. Who's this? Benario, old Corbaccio's son, the person I was bound to seek. Oh, fair sir, you're happily met.
That cannot be by thee.
Oh, why, sir?
Nay, leave me. I'd be loath to interchange discourse with such a knave as thou art.
Courteous sir, scorn not my poverty.
Is not thy sloth sufficient argument? Thy flattery, thy means of feeding?
Heaven be good to me. These imputations, they're too common, sir, and easily stuck on virtue when she's poor. St. Mark bear witness against you. 'Tis inhuman.
What? Does he weep? Pray thee, forgive me. and speak out thy business.
Sir, it concerns you, and though it doth offend, yet for the pure love which I bear to thee, I must reveal it. This very hour your father is in purpose to disinherit you.
How?
True, sir.
This tale hath lost thee much of the recent trust thou hadst with me. It is impossible that my father should be so unnatural.
It is a confidence that well becomes your piety, and formed, no doubt it is, from your own simple innocence, which makes your father's wrong more monstrous. But if you shall be but pleased to go with me, your ear shall be a witness of the deed. Hear yourself, written bastard, and disinherited of all your father's wealth.
Lead. I follow thee.
Mosca stays long, methinks. I'm filled with apprehension. Nano! Androgeno! Castrone! Bring forth some merriment to make this wretched time more sweet.
What sort of sweet-making merriment hast thee in mind?
Sing me songs which are appropriate to your talents.
A one, a two, y'all know what to do.
Hey there, lonely girl, let me make your broken heart like new. Hey there, lonely girl, don't you know this lonely boy wants you?
Sad, too sad. Not merry enough.
Well, it's the only song I could think of in my register.
Androgeno, you sing.
Hit it! I don't want anybody else. When I think about me, I touch myself.
No!
Well, excuse me for being self-sufficient.
Nano, show these two how it's done.
Let the sky fall just 'cause you're tall. Call you me small. You'll lose both balls forever.
Who's there? Away! Look, Nano, see. Send it, be Mosca, and with fair return. Give me my caps first. Go, inquire. Cupid. Send it be Mosca, and with fair return.
Comes a voluminous lady.
Who? The lady would be?
More like the lady used to be.
Oh, now torment on me. Squire her in. I fear my loathing of this one will quite expel my appetite for the other.
I thank you, person. Pray you signify unto your patron, I am here.
Aye, madam.
Oh, this collar shows not my neck enough. Oh, human, bid my serving woman come to me.
Aye, madam.
Look I so succulent today, I'd sample myself were I not me.
I do feel the fever entering in.
Yes, milady.
Look at this curl upon my brow. Is it cunningly placed so as to seem charmingly haphazard? Or does its artifice lack dimension? It's painted on, don't smear it.
By my sight, one hair of the curl, but by a little sticks out, forsooth.
Does it, forsooth? And where was thy dear sight when it was being applied, forsooth?
Perhaps the errant hair is meant to suggest their similitude.
I employ thee as a lady's maid, not as an art critic. And this collar. Look how much it covers me. I can hear the Italians now. The English lady has a no neck. Oh, I see my prize. Go, stay in the next room. You, breathing entity, give her entertainment.
Oh, madam, I shall indeed.
Oh,
The storm comes toward me.
how does my bowl?
Troubled with noise, I cannot sleep.
Alas, poor soul, good soul, the passion of the heart. Here, sir, shall I make you a poll test?
No. I'm very well. You need prescribe no more.
Hush! I'll tell ye, for 'tis little known, I could have been a doctor.
Aye.
And would have been one had I had patience with the ill. Now I'm all for music, save in the forenoons when I save an hour or two for painting. A lady should have all letters and arts, be able to play, to write, to draw, which is why I employ one who comes in to do it for me. But principle, as Plato holds, your music is your true rapture, where there is a harmony of face, of voice, of clothes and colors that are loose enough to reveal a really welcoming neck. These are, in concert, our sex's chiefest ornament.
The poet says the highest female grace is silence.
Which poet? Petrarch the tone deaf? Dante the unmusical?
Is everything a cause to my destruction?
I have brought with me some of their verses concealed about.
The sun, the sea will sooner both stand still than her eternal tongue. Nothing can escape it.
Here's one. Pastor Fido, the dog who became a minister.
Profess obstinate silence. That's now my safest.
True. Petrarch is more passionate. Dante is hard, and few can understand him. For wit, there's Aretine, only the illustrations are graphic and have caused injury to those attempting to copy the positions. You mark me?
Oh, I mark ye, aye.
Which is why in such cases we must abandon poetry to cure ourselves. And for a physic, practice more the physical.
Oh, here comes the physical.
Yes, I think I must visit you more a days and make you well. Laugh and be lusty.
You be lusty for us both.
There was but one soul man in all the world with whom I could e'er sympathize, and we would lie abed often 3-4 hours together to hear me speak, and be sometimes so rapt as he would answer me quite from the purpose, like you, and you are like him, just. I'll discourse, and it be but only, sir, to bring you asleep, how we did spend our time and loves together for some 26 years. My tale begins some time before my birth. Fair Stenchfield was the town, and I...
Some power, some fate, some fortune, rescue me!
God save you, madam.
Good sir.
Mosca, rid me of this torture quickly, there. My madam with the everlasting voice, my house steam like a bath with her thick breath. A lawyer could not have been heard. Rid her hence.
Has she given you gold?
Nay, I'll take her absence upon any price, with any loss.
Madam!
I had brought your patron such joy. 'Twas a respite from infirmity.
'Tis well. I had forgot to tell you, I saw your husband night, where you'd little think it.
Where?
Mary, where yet, if you make haste, you may apprehend him, rowing upon the water, in a gondola with the most cunning courtesan of Venice.
No.
Pursue him and believe your eyes!
If it be true, a gondola this day sinks in Venice.
Mosca, hearty thanks. Now to my hopes, what sayest thou?
Sir.
Oh, relapse! Oh!
Which way rode they together?
Toward the Rialto.
I pray you, lend me your dwarf.
'Tis yours. Your hopes, sir, are like happy blossoms fair, and promise timely fruit if you will stay but the maturing. Keep you at your bed. Corbaccio will arrive straight with the will. When he is gone, Signor Corvino's fair young wife I'll kindle hither.
My blood, my spirits are returned. I am alive, and as I am a fox who lies in wait, I'll wait and lie at our encounter. Ah!
Master Benario, pray you have patience, sir. When your father comes into that gallery, conceal yourself, thus to hear proof of his plan to disinherit you.
I will do so, yet cannot imagine this a truth. Someone knocks. Is it my father come?
Nay, Signor Corbaccio arrives half an hour hence. Go, hide. I shall see who it is. Signor Corvino, and with him his wife. But you're too early, sir. Did not I say I would send?
Yes, but I feared you might forget.
Make you at home, whilst I go shake my master's feeble frame.
Celia, you know wherefore I have brought you hither?
You want me to visit some old man's bed?
It is to save this old man's life. The physicians have prescribed it. If you be loyal to my interest, respect my venture.
And what of honor?
Honor? Oh, 'tis but a breath. There's no such thing in nature. A mere term invented to trick the gullible.
What if he wants to touch me?
Is my gold the worse for touching? Why? This is no more.
Lord, are heaven and saints then nothing? This be a sin.
If I thought it were a sin, I would not urge you. Should I offer you to some young Frenchman or hot Tuscan blood? That were a sin, but this is charity.
Oh, heaven, canst thou suffer such a change?
Hear I voices.
Signor Corvino, please you draw near.
Come on. What? You will not be rebellious.
Master, Signor Corvino is come to see you.
Oh.
And hearing of the consultation had so lately for your health is come to offer, or rather, sir, to prostitute.
Thanks, sweet Mosca.
His own most fair and proper wife.
Alas, I'm past already. I take his wishes gently, though, and you may tell him what I've done for him, and to use his fortune with reverence when he comes to.
Do you hear, sir? Take your wife to him.
I pray thee, come, Celia, do as I say.
Sir, kill me rather. I will take down poison, eat burning coals, do anything.
Be not thus obstinate. Thou shalt have jewels, gowns, attires.
Sir, 'tis her modesty. If you were absent, she would be more coming. Let us depart and leave her here.
Oh, very well. Celia, touch the sick man.
Oh, God and his good angels, whither is shame-fled human breast that with such ease men dare put off your honors and their own? Is modesty in exile made for money?
Aye! In Corvino, and such earth-fed minds that never tasted the true heaven of love.
Oh!
Why, art thou mazed to see me thus revived? Rather applaud thy beauty's miracle. 'Tis thy great work that hath raised me.
Sir!
Nay, fly me not, nor let thy false imagination that I was bedridden make thee think I am so. I am now as fresh, as hot, as high, and in as jovial plight as when in that so celebrated scene I acted Antony and attracted the eyes and ears of all the ladies present. Come, my Celia, let us prove, while we can, the sports of love. Time will not be ours forever. He that length a good will sever. Spend not then his gifts in vain. Suns that set may rise again. But if once we lose this light, 'tis with us perpetual night. Why should we defer our joys? Fame and fortune are but toys. 'Tis no sin and love's fruit to steal, but the sweet theft to reveal.
Some serene blast me, or dire lightning strike this my offending face.
Why droops my Celia? Thou hast in place of a base husband found a worthy lover. Use thy fortune well, with secrecy and pleasure. See? Behold. What thou art queen of, not in expectation, as I feed others but possessed and crowned. See here, a rope of pearl, and each more orient than that the brave Egyptian queen caroused. Dissolve and drink 'em. See, jewels. That were the spoils of provinces. Take these and wear 'em. Lose them. Yet remains an earring. To purchase them again, and this whole state, a gem but with a private patrimony, is nothing. We will eat such at a meal, the heads of parrots, tongues of nightingales, the brains of peacocks and of ostriches shall be our food. And could we get the phoenix, though nature lost her kind, she were our dish.
Good sir, these things might move a mind affected with such delights, but I, whose innocence is all I can think wealthy or worthy enjoying, cannot be taken with these sensual baits. If you have conscience—
'Tis the beggar's virtue. If thou hast wisdom, hear me, Celia. Thy bath shall be the juice of July flowers, spirit of roses and violets, the milk of unicorns and panther's breath, gathered in bags and mixed with Cretan wines. Our drink shall be prepared gold and amber, which we will take until my roof whirl around with the vertigo. And my dwarf shall dance, my eunuch sing, my fool make up the antic, whilst we in changed shapes act Ovid's tales. Thou like Europa now, and I like Jove, then I like Mars, and thou unto Venus. So of the rest, till we have quite run through the wearied all the fables of the gods. Then will I have thee in more modern forms, attired like some sprightly dame of France, brave Tuscan lady, or proud Spanish beauty, and I will meet thee in as many shapes, where we may so transfuse our wandering souls out at our lips and score up sums of pleasures.
If you have ears that will be pierced, or eyes that can be opened, a heart that may be touched, or any part that yet sounds man about you, if you have touch of holy saints or heaven, do me the grace to let me scape. If not, be bountiful and kill me. If you will deign me neither of these graces, yet feed your wrath, sir, rather than your lust. It is a vice comes nearer manliness. And punish that unhappy crime of nature which you miscall my beauty. Flay my face, or poison it with ointments for seducing your blood to this rebellion. Anything that may disfavor me, save in my honor. And I will kneel to you, pray for you, and report and think you virtuous.
Think me cold, frozen, and impotent, and so report me. I do degenerate and abuse my nation to play with opportunity thus long. I should have done the act and then have parleyed. Yield, or I'll force thee.
No, just God!
In the vein!
Forbear, foul ravisher!
Ah!
Bitterness swine! Free this forced lady, or thou diest, impostor. But that I am loath to snatch thy punishment out of the hand of justice, thou shouldst yet be made the timely sacrifice of vengeance. Lady, let's quit this den of infamy. We'll take this offense to the Senate, there to press charges against this villain, and ere long he shall meet his just reward.
Fall on me, roof, and bury me in ruin. Become my grave that wert my shelter. Oh, I am unmasked, unspirited, undone, betrayed to beggary, to infamy.
Where shall I run, most wretched shame of men, to beat out my unlucky brains?
Here! What dost thou bleed?
Oh, that his well-driven sword had been so courteous as to cleft me down unto the navel, ere I lived to see my life, my hopes, my spirits, my patron, all thus desperately engaged by my error.
Woe on thy fortune!
And my folly, sir!
Hath made me miserable!
And myself, sir! Who would have thought that Benario would hearken so?
What shall we do?
I know not. Let's die like Romans, since we've lived like Grecians.
Hark! Who's there?
Officers come to apprehend us at Benario's request. I do feel the brand hissing at my forehead. To your bed, sir. Guilty men suspect what they deserve. Senor Corbaccio.
Why, how now, Mosca?
Ugh, undone, amazed, sir. Look, your son Benario, I know not by what accident, acquainted with your purpose to my patron, touching your will and making him your heir, entered our house with violence, his sword drawn, sought for you, called you wretch, unnatural, vowed he'd kill you.
Me?
Yeah, and my patron.
Oh, this act shall disinherit him indeed. Here is my will.
Oh.
Think thou he'll die shortly?
Yeah, I fear he'll outlast May.
Oh, he dies today?
No, outlast May.
He may?
The month May. He'll live longer than the month of May will last.
Well, could thou not give him a dram of
This is a knave, I see.
It would not be wise, sir.
And I shall leave thee to thine own devices.
Well, parasite.
Senor Fortori.
What is this about a will?
It's a plot, sir, on your behalf. Did you not hear it?
I heard Corbaccio hath made your patron there his heir.
'Tis true, by my device, drawn to it by my plot, with hope that,
Your patron should reciprocate.
Nay, more. I told his son Benario I brought him, hid him here, where he might hear his father pass the deed, being persuaded to it by this thought, sir, that the unnaturalness first of the act, and then his father's oft disclaiming in him, which I did mean to help on, would such enrage him to do some violence upon his parent, on which the law should take sufficient hold, and you be stated in a double hope. Truth be my comfort and my conscience, by my only aim was to dig you a fortune out of these two old rotten sepulchres.
And with what success?
Most hapless. Whilst we expected the old raven, in comes Corvino's wife, sent hither by her husband.
What, with a present?
Yeah, kinda. And as she stayed long, the youth, he grows impatient, he rushes forth, he seizes the lady, he wounds me, makes her swear to affirm my patron would have done her rape. And how improbable that. And with that pretext, he's gone to accuse his father, defame my patron, and defeat you.
Good Mosca, bring Signors Corbaccio and Corvino straight into the Senate. This must be stopped.
I will bring them both. You do nobly, sir. Patron, stay in and pray for our success.
Need makes devotion. Heaven your labor bless.
Gentles, now you know the contents of this business. Your constancy is all that is required. So, is the lie safely conveyed amongst us?
It is.
It is.
Oh,
Signor Voltori shall speak to the charges. Signor Corbaccio, has he permission your son to skewer?
I send my son to the skewer.
Well, what about my wife? How will he depict her a harlot when her reputation is unbesmirched?
Ah, fear not. I have a surprise witness I can produce.
Who is
it? It's a surprise.
The court will come to order.
The like of this the Senate never heard of. Appear all those were cited?
All but the old Magnifico Volpone.
Why, is he not here?
Please, your justice, here is his advocate, himself so weak, so feeble.
What are you?
That is his parasite, his knave, his pander. I beseech the court Volpone may be forced to come.
Fetch him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your honored justice, pleasure be obeyed, but sure the sight will rather move your pity than indignation. May it please your honor, in the meantime he may be heard in me.
Speak free.
Then no, most honored justice. I must now discover the most prodigious and most shameless piece of impudence and treachery that ever vicious nature yet brought forth to shame the state of Venice. This lewd woman, Celia, that lacks no artificial looks or tears, hath long been known a close adulteress to that lascivious youth there, Benario, not suspected, I say, but known and taken in the act with him. And by this man, Corvino, the easy husband, pardoned, whose timeless bounty makes him now stand here the most unhappy, innocent person that ever man's own virtue made accused. This gentleman, Corbaccio the father, hearing of this foul act with many others which daily struck at his too tender ears, and grieved in nothing more than that he could not preserve himself a parent, at last decreed to disinherit him.
These be strange turns. This young man's fame was ever fair and honest.
Yet, for this same inheritance sought he his father with what purpose? But to murder him. When being prevented by his more happy absence, what then did he? An act of horror, justice. He dragged forth aged sick Volpone, that had there lain buried 3 years and more, out of his innocent bed, naked upon the floor there left him, wounded his servant in the face, and with his strumpet laid infamy upon this good man, to whom with blushing they should owe their lives.
Most honored justice, I humbly crave there be no credit given to this man's mercenary tongue. His soul moves in his fee.
Well, produce your proofs.
Signor Corbaccio, your testimony is craved. What say you of your son, Benario?
I know no son named him. He is a stranger to my loins.
Father, have they made you say this?
I will not hear thee. Goat embryo, wolf piglet spawn, I do unsperm thee.
I call next Signor Corvino. What say you of your wife?
If it please your justice, I say my wife is a whore.
Your Honor, I am a virgin.
She is both, but not at the same time. These eyes have seen her glued onto that piece of bronze meat. So here, my forehead. See here my forehead and read my shame. The word, sir, is cuckold.
Well done, sir.
Oh, thanks. Are you sure I haven't embarrassed myself? I did just say I was cuckolded by a virgin.
No, sir. People will respect you even more.
Your Honor, how could I do these things? I wear a chastity belt.
Your Honor. But her fingers, they're like skeleton keys.
Look to the woman, she faints.
Oh, prettily feigned.
And you, the one called Mosca, what can you say?
My wound, your wisdom, speaks for me, received in aid of my good patron from that ruffian, Bonario, who thence ran off with Celia.
She is a creature of a most professed and prostituted lewdness.
She is insatiable. By this very day, she baited a stranger, a grave knight, with her loose eyes and more lascivious kisses. This man, Mosca, saw them together.
I don't lie, and here is, without, a lady that saw him too.
Produce the lady.
Here she is.
Hi. That's the harlot. Your Honor, I saw this woman woo my husband in a gondola.
I thank thee, Mosca, for pointing them out to me. Truth told, I saw not the woman, nor my husband, nor indeed the gondola.
Aye, and for the zeal you've shown today, whereas before you were but third or fourth in line for my master's inheritance, you shall now be put the first.
Ooh! Witnesses must address the court, not each other.
I cry your pardon. I fear I have forgettingly transgressed against the dignity of the court.
No, madam.
And been exorbitant, as is my way.
Nay, good lady. You should.
'Twas not my purpose to scandalize your honor or my sexes.
I do believe it.
As well you should.
Madam, I do.
Indeed you may. My breeding is not so coarse.
No, I know.
As to offend.
Lady.
So exalted a personage.
Lady, I think it well.
Well, you may think it. So there.
Volpone is brought in on a stretcher as impotent.
Here, grave justice, here is the ravisher, the rider on men's wives, the great voluptuary. Do you think these eyes could covet a concubine? Are these hands fit to stroke a lady's breast?
He doth dissemble.
What, would you have him tortured?
I would have him proved.
Oh, my most equal justice, if the deeds of these two young connivers are passed without sufferance, which of us are safe?
Take him to custody.
Celia and Bonario are let out.
Let the old gentleman be returned with care.
Volpone is carried out.
You've done a worthy service to the state, sir, in their discovery. You shall hear ere night what punishment the court decrees upon him.
How like you it?
Rare, Signor Voltori. I'd have your tongue, sir, dipped with gold for this. Signor Corvino, 'twas much better that you should profess yourself a cuckold thus than the other shouldst have been proved.
Now, I considered that. Now I am more looked up to. But I do doubt this lawyer still.
Oh, you need not. I dare ease you of that care.
Oh, I trust thee, Mosca.
As your own soul, sir. Corbaccio, now for your business.
Oh, well, my business.
Yes, yours,
yes.
Sir.
Business, yes. None else.
None else, not I.
Well, I dispatch it.
No, instantly.
Yes, and look, that all. Whatever he be put in, jewels, plate, monies, household stuff, beddings, curtains.
Curtain rings, sir.
Do so, and there's for thee.
Ooh. Bountiful bones. You see, Volturi, how I work unto your ends. Take you no notice?
No, I'll leave you.
All is yours. The devil and all good advocate. Madam, I'll bring you home.
No, I'll go see your patron.
That you shall not. I'll tell you why. My purpose is to urge my patron to reform his will.
You have swayed me.
Well, I am home, and all this brunt is past. Mosca!
Hello, sir. Does the day look clear again? Are we recovered?
Exquisite, Mosca.
Was it not carried learnedly?
And stoutly. Good wits are greatest in extremities.
You're not taken with it enough, methinks.
Oh, more than if I had enjoyed the wench. The pleasure of all woman's kinds, not like it.
It seemed to me you sweat, sir.
In truth, I did a little.
But confess, sir, were you not daunted?
In good faith, I was a little, but not dejected. Mosca, for thy sake, at thy entreaty, I will begin even now to vex them all, this very instant.
Good, sir.
Call forth my eunuch and my parva hominem.
Castroni! Nano!
Here.
Here.
Go straight. Give out about the streets, you two, that I am dead. Do it with constancy. Sadly, do you hear? Imputed to the grief of this late slander.
Dead.
And sad about it. Right.
I shall have instantly my vulture, crow, raven come flying hither on the news to peck for carrion, my she-wolf and all, greedy and full of expectation.
And then to have it ravished from their mouths.
It's true. Now, I will have thee put on a gown, and take upon thee as if thou wert mine heir, show him a will, open that chest, and reach for one of those that has the blanks. I'll straight put my name on it.
It will be rare, sir.
Aye. And thou use them scurvily. Dispatch. Get on thy gown.
But what, sir, if they ask after the body?
Say it was corrupted.
I'll say it stunk, sir, and was fain to have it coffined up instantly and sent away.
Anything what thou wilt. Hold! Here's my will.
Oh.
Get thee a cap, counterbook, pen and ink, papers afore thee. Sit as thou wert taking an inventory of parcels. I'll get up behind the curtain and see how they do look, with what degrees their blood doth leave their faces. Oh, 'twill afford me a rare meal of laughter. Hark.
Hark, hark, it is the vulture. He has the quickest scent.
I'll to my place, thou to thy posture.
Oh no, my Mosca.
Turkish carpets, 9.
Taking an inventory, that as well.
2 suits of bedding, tissue.
Where's the will? Let me read it the while.
Is it done, Mosca?
Is he now come to trouble us?
Of several velvets, 8.
Is the hour come, Mosca?
Hey?
Mosca, tell me the truth. Is his thread spun?
Yes?
Mosca, the will, that I may show it these and rid him hence.
There.
Is that the will?
The will?
The will?
The will?
The will?
How their swift eyes run over the long deed unto the name.
Mosca the heir?
What?
All these are out of hope. I'm you're the man.
But Mosca,
2 cabinets.
is this in earnest?
Excuse me, I am very busy.
Sir, I must have a fairer answer.
Madam, pray you fairly quit my house. Enough, go home, be melancholic.
Oh, my fine devil.
Mosca, pray you a word.
Lord, will not you take your dispatch hence yet? Methinks of all, you should have been the example. Why should you stay here? With what thought? What promise? Hear you, do not you know, I know, you an ass, and that you would most fain have been a pander if fortune would have let you, that you are a declared cuckold on good terms. This you'll say was yours, right? And this diamond, I will not deny it, but thank you. Much else. It may be so. Why, think that these good works may help to hide your bad. I'll not betray you. Go home. Be melancholic too, or mad.
Rare Mosca, how his villainy becomes him.
Certainly he doth delude all these for me.
Mosca, the air.
Oh, his 4 eyes have found it.
I'm a cousin, cheated by a parasite, slave. Harlot, thou hast gulled me.
Oh, yes, sir. So, stop your mouth, or I shall draw the only tooth is left. Are not you he, that filthy, covetous wretch with the 3 legs, that here, in hope of prey, have any time this 3 years snuffed about with your most groveling nose, and would have hired me to the poisoning of my patron, sir? Are not you he that have today in court professed the disinheriting of your son, perjured yourself? Go home, and die, and stink. If you but croak a syllable, all comes out. Away, and call your porters. Hutch! Go, go, stink.
Excellent varlet.
Now, my faithful Mosca, I find thy constancy.
Sir,
sincere.
I marvel you'll be thus troublesome.
Leave off now, they are gone.
Why? Who are you? What? Who did send for you? Cry you mercy, reverend sir. Good faith, I am grieved for you that any chance of mine should thus defeat your most deserving travails. 'Tis a fortune cast upon me, and I could almost wish to be without it, but the will of the dead must be observed. Mary, my joy is that you need it not. You have a skill will never let you want, while there are men and malice to breed lawsuits. Go, sir. I thank you for your plate. 'Twill help to set up a young man. Good faith, you look as if you were costive. You best go home and purge, sir.
Bid him eat laxatives. My witty mischief, let me embrace thee. Oh, that I could now transform thee to a Venus. Mosca, go straight to my habit of Clarissimo.
Oh, another one.
Now shall I put on some disguise, so I may go to the Senate and torment them?
Oh, sir, I can fit you.
Canst thou?
Yeah, I know one of the commandatori, sir, doth sleep drunk on the street without. I'll pitch his habit. I'll pinch it. Here.
A rare disguise, and answering thy brain. How would I vex and still at every turn? Oh, I will be sharp disease unto 'em.
Oh, sir, you must look for curses.
Till they burst. The fox fares ever best when he is cursed. Am I then like him?
Oh, sir, you are he. No man can sever you. Yeah, but what am I?
For heaven, a brave Clarissimo, thou becomest it. 'Tis pity thou wert not born one.
True, sir.
I'll go and see what sentence at the court.
Yeah. Whoa, do so. Androgeno, Castroni, Nano.
Here.
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 Here. Recreate yourselves abroad. Go. Sport.
You heard him, sport. Go.
Don't call me sport.
Yeah, don't call me sport.
I'll call these sport if I want to. Sport.
And now I have the key, and am possessed. Since he will needs be dead afore his time, I'll bury him, or gain by him. Yeah, I'm his heir, and so will keep me till he share, at least. God, the cousin him of all were but a cheat well placed. No man would construe it a sin. Let his sport pay for it. This is called the fox trap.
Are all the parties here?
All but the advocate.
Oh, here comes he now, escorted by the commendatore.
Oh, my most honored father, let your mercy once win upon your justice to forgive. I am distracted.
What will he do now?
Oh, I know not which to address myself to first, whether your justicehood or these innocents, whom equally I have abused out of most covetous ends.
This man is mad. He is possessed.
For which now, struck in conscience here, I prostrate myself at your offended feet for pardon. It is not passion in me, Reverend Justice, but only conscience. Conscience, my good Justice, that makes me now tell the truth. That parasite, that knave Mosca, hath been the instrument of all.
Where is that knave? Commendatore, fetch him.
I go.
Grave Justice, this man is distracted. He confessed it now, for hoping to be old Volpone's heir, who now is dead.
How? Is Volpone dead? Then he was no deceiver.
Oh no, none.
He is a man of great estate now left.
Pleaseth your wisdom to view these certain notes and but study them. As I hope favor, they shall speak clear truth.
The devil has entered him.
Or abides in you.
To make a snare for mine own neck, and run my head into it wilfully with laughter, when I had newly scaped, was free and clear out of mere wantonness. Oh, the dull devil was in this brain of mine when I devised it, and Mosca gave it second. He must now help to sear up this vein, or we bleed dead. How now? Who let you loose? Where go you now?
Sir, Master Mosca sent us out of doors.
He bid us all to go play.
And took the keys.
Master Mosca took the keys? Why so? Ah, I am farther in. These are my fine conceits. What a vile wretch was I that could not bear my fortune soberly. I must have my crotches and my conundrums. Well, go you and seek him. His meaning may be truer than my fear. Bid him straight come to me at the court. Thither will I, and if it be possible, unscrew my advocate upon new hopes. When I provoked him, then I lost myself.
These things can ne'er be reconciled. He here professes that the gentleman was wrong, and that the gentlewoman was brought thither, forced by her husband, and there left.
Most true.
How ready is heaven to those that pray.
But that Volpone would have ravished her, he holds utterly false, knowing his impotence.
Grave justice, he is possessed. Again, I say possessed. Nay, if there be possession and obsession, he has both.
Here comes our officer.
The parasite will be straight here, Grave Justice. Sir, Mosca willed me to tell you that his master lives, that you are still the man, your hopes the same, and this was only a jest.
A jest?
A jest, to test if you were firm and how you stood affected.
Art sure he lives?
Do I live, sir?
Oh, me. I was too violent. How may I redeem this?
They said you were possessed. Fall down and seem so. I'll help it make it good.
I am possessed!
God bless the man. Stop your wind hard and swell. See, he vomits crooked pins. His eyes are set. His mouth's running away. Do you see, Signor? Now 'tis in his belly.
Aye, the devil.
Now in his throat.
Oh, I perceive it plain.
Twill out, stand clear. See where it flies, in shape of a blue toad with a bat's wings. Do you not see it, sir?
What? Oh, I think I do. Oh, 'tis too manifest.
Look, he comes himself.
Where am I?
The good heart, the worst is past, sir. You are dispossessed.
What is this? If he were possessed, oh, this is nothing.
He has been often subject to these fits.
Do you know this writing, sir?
Yes, I do know it well. It is my hand. But all that it contains is false.
What maze is this? Is he not guilty then, whom you there named the parasite?
Grave justice. No more than his good patron, old Volpone.
Why, he is dead.
Oh, no, my honor justice, he lives!
How? Lives?
Lives!
You said he was dead.
Never!
You said so.
I heard so. I can't hear a thing.
Here comes the gentleman you called parasite. Make him way. Proper man. And were Volpone dead, a fit match for my daughter.
Mosca, I was almost lost. The advocate had betrayed all, but now all is recovered if you but say I am living.
What busy knave is this? Most reverend justice, I sooner had attended your grave pleasures, but that my order for the funeral of my dear patron did require me.
Mosca!
Whom I intend to bury like a gentleman.
It is a match, and my daughter is bestowed.
Mosca, you must say I live.
Will you give me half?
First, I'll be hanged.
Sir Advocate, did you not affirm Volpone was alive?
Yes, and he is. This gentleman, good Mosca, told me so. Thou shalt have half.
What drunkard is here? Speak, some that know him. I never saw his face. Half I cannot now afford it, you so cheap.
No.
What say you?
The officer told me.
I did, grave justice, and will maintain he lives with mine own life, and that his creature told me.
Most grave justice, is such an insolence as this must pass upon me? I'm silent. 'Twas not this for which he sent, I hope.
Take him away.
Mosca.
Let him be whipped.
Wilt thou betray me, cousin me?
And taught to bear himself toward a person of his rank. Away!
Officers begin to drag Volpone away.
I humbly thank your justice.
Soft, soft. Whipped and lose all that I have? If I confess, it cannot be much more.
Sir, are you married?
There'll be a lie anon. I must be resolute. The fox shall hear uncase.
No! Patron, wait!
Nay, my ruin shall not come alone. I am Volpone, and this Mosca is my knave, this Voltore his own knave, Corbaccio a fool, Corvino a combination panda, fool, knave, and self-proclaimed cuckold. Play to weed them all, my clipped-winged fly and me.
The knot is now undone. Nothing can be more clear to prove this young man and this very attractive young woman are innocent. Give them their liberty.
Heaven could not let long let such gross crimes be hid. Celia, wilt thou divorce thy husband so to marry me?
Hang on. Who ends up with the money?
The state seizes all.
Sure. Let us marry.
Voltore.
I, sir, here, present.
To take away the scandal thou hast given all worthy men of thy profession, art banished from their fellowship and our state.
Oh.
Corbaccio.
Who's he talking to?
We here possess thy son of all thy estate, and confine thee to the monastery of San Spirito, where since thou knewest not how to live well here, thou shalt be learned to die well.
Yeah, thank you, Justice, thank you. What did he say?
And Corvino.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Thou shalt be straight embarked from thy house and rode round about Venice through the Grand Canal, there to mount a pillory, wearing a cap with ass's ears and also cockle's horns, and a sign hung round thy neck on which is writ thy name and address.
Better than I expected.
And to expiate thy wrongs done to thy wife when thou art divorced from her, thou art divorced also from her dowry she did bring with her, its value multiplied by her pain and suffering.
Yeah.
As for the parasite, Mosca,
I, noble, fair, and sympathetic justice.
thou hast, by these lewd impostures, and with great impudence, abused the court and habit of a gentleman of Venice, being a fellow of no birth or blood. Thou art sentenced first to be whipped, then live perpetual prisoner in our galleys.
I thank you for him.
Bane to thy wolfish nature.
Thou, Volpone, thou blood and rank a gentleman, canst not fall under like censure. But our judgment on thee is that thy substance shall be straight confiscate, and that thyself be taken forthwith to the hospital of the incurable, as your gains were gotten by feigning gout, catarrh, leprosy, and other such diseases of the sick and lame. Thou art to lie with them till all your false impostures be made true.
Most honored justice.
This is our judgment. Lest ye can claim one person of noble title who will speak on your behalf and take thee into their protection.
My love, you live, and here I am.
Bring on the lepers.
We are adjourned then. Let all that see these vices thus rewarded take heart and love to study them. Mischiefs feed like beasts till they be fat, and then they bleed.
This is called the mortifying of a fox. Ah, well, The seasoning of a play is the applause. Now, though the fox be punished by the laws, he yet doth hope there is no suffering due for any fact which he hath done gainst you. If there be, censure him. Here he doubtful stands, if not fair jovially, and clap your hands.
Thank you for being with us for Ben Jonson's Volpone. Tonight's live performance was recorded and will be available for viewing for the next 4 days only, folks. Then it disappears forever. Join us Thursday night at 7:30 for a free online bull session with myself, scholar Gene Howard, and members of the company. They'll take your questions too. Again, all of our current online programs are free, but this is only possible with the support of people like you. Please consider making a tax-deductible donation today at redbulltheater.com. Thank you for your consideration. Please join me now in giving this wonderful cast a virtual round of applause.